Oh yes, I should have had the chat open at the side. I do apologise for that. You want to play Two-Headed Giant? Okay, let's do it. We're on to the Many, which is a blue-white tokens deck. This one's submitted by Raymond Bussato, which I do believe is an individual who has submitted a deck in the past. Looking for Shadow, aren't we? Shadow, there you are. Gotcha. I'm glad you're getting some serious joy out of the MTG bot. I do like the flip table command though, it's pretty cool. Right, random opponent, let's go. Well, we joined something. It's Capsize getting a reprint. Ooh. Damn it. No, we're in the wrong one. Surely you mean as maybe an invocation? Or whatever they're calling them now. I think they're still called invocations. Is anyone in the invite Shadow? You heard the 8-ball alpha. You should cease. Question is though, would Capsize even come to Duels, even if it was there? I've got an invite from Shadow, I'll accept that one instead. There we are. Now, if you remember last week's deck on our top right-hand player, who was playing the deck that gained 5 million life, it's essentially this deck, which is going to be interesting. We've joined something. An invocation. That's a shame. I really don't like the invocations this time around. The masterpieces looked amazing, but the invocations, ugh, they make me cringe. I would actually instantly sell one if I pulled one from a pack. I'd probably do that anyway if it was the masterpieces, because you tend to be able to... Oh, this is a super hand. We're going with this. You tend to be able to buy a full playset with the price of those masterpieces, of whatever card you got. But still. Sacred Cat, go! Don't you think that this set's invocations as well all look the same? For the most part, anyway. They've just got this generic, in the middle of ruins kind of look. It's just like, eh. Oh, it's Blood Moon. It's slightly red version of the ruins. Yeah, this is like Anointed Procession with Anointed Priest, that kind of thing, with a lot of Embalm creatures to gain a ton of life. That is what I assume this deck is trying to do for the most part. It's got Master Trinketeer in it. I'm not sure what I think of this, mostly because it only gets value once you start paying 4 every turn, but I suppose with an Anointed Procession in play, then this starts becoming pretty good value. But we'll see. And I don't think we generate servos or Thopters any other time. Right, we do really need to get the Anointed Priest down, just in case something generates tokens next turn. which I'm not sure if it does. I can't quite remember the list. But playing these guys out anyway doesn't really hurt us in the slightest, since they've both got embalm. I can get them back later in a much better value version. Ooh, Nest of Scarabs. Whenever you put one or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create that many 1/1 black insect creature tokens. They're not standard legal, but they are legal if you go into drafts and stuff like that. Can you borrow land? I didn't even notice that. That is really bad. Oh dear. I was in my own little world on this side. We're struggling on the right, unfortunately. Okay. Mardu on the right with Pilgrim's Eye. Interesting. Well, I guess we're just gonna swing in with our creatures. Don't know if I want to trade off the Sacred Cat just yet, though. Just for the sake of it. I suppose, actually, we can get it back as a token and gain some life, so if you want to trade for that, then sure. Yeah, can you imagine pulling like an Omniscience in the middle of a draft? Blood Moon seems pretty dead, though. But yeah, I think even Armageddon's been reprinted, which I think could be funny in a draft. Alright, they do want to trade. It's fine with me. In fact, I kind of enjoy that. Alright. Let's get an Initiate out, actually. We'll wait on the Trinketeer until we can actually get some full value out of him. Or until we've got nothing better to do. Well, here's the Shadow getting a land next turn. Two turns in a row, I believe. Stick some -1/-1 counters on the creature. Triggers Nest of Scarabs, making 2 insect tokens. Yeah, I've hit my land drops every turn, so it's 3. By the looks of things. This is hopefully going to be the turn 4 2-mana play into Telling Time to grab more mana, which could put us back on track. Nahiri. Oh dear. Don't hit this Anointed Priest, please. Ah, you heard me. That's the one embalm creature I did want hanging around in my graveyard. Yeah, well. Land. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, call for Unity. Well, just going to play a Meandering River. And just pass. I guess. Could trade off Soul Stinger for our Initiate. It doesn't have any targets for its -1/-1 counters that really help. Either that or 2 insect tokens, which I'm also fine with. Hey Eon, good to have you, man. Yeah, probably the insects. Looks like it. Works for me. My creatures come back. How about yours? And just to stop them attacking in, let's play a Trinketeer. Okay. So, hopefully, Shadow hits a land drop off of Telling Time. Hopefully it's 2. Let's go with 2. Control deck isn't really much without lands. Really want Anointed Procession. Come on. Do have Call for Unity though, which can be pretty sweet left unattended. But we're in colours for enchantment removal anyway, so... I don't see it sticking for far too long, but there you go. I'll pause it. Yeah, why not? Ooh, Call a Gatewatch. Yeah, get rid of enchantments pretty easily. It's Chandra Flamecaller. Oh dear. Well, that can be countered if Shadow hits his land drop. Super fails. With a the greatest wall of all time. There you go. We're all good. Telling Time. Oh, there's a land. Draws into... Ooh, Grasp of Darkness. Interesting. Well... that actually doesn't particularly help us, to be honest. Because I could trade off my Trinketeer to trigger Call for Unity, but then Nahiri just grabs it. A swing in there, we lose our Trinketeer to the Soul Stinger. I guess I could just start making servo tokens. Oh, Shadow doesn't have double blue for his counters. Oh dear. This game is lost, I believe. Yeah. Just gonna have to make some servo tokens. Maybe hope he's got a better plan that turns out not to be better. I doubt it though. What are you? A 3/4 enters the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on a creature, which gets him 2 insect tokens. If that dies, you can move 3 -1/-1 counters anywhere and get 6 insect tokens. Yep. Ticking up. I'll make a servo. I said I'll make a servo. Really can't afford to kill that Soul Stinger. Yeah, maybe I should start running more than 60 cards. Just add extra lands in. I guess we just absorb the damage and hope to pull out of this eventually with maybe a board wipe, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I'm just too far behind now. And that's why your Hearthstone decks suck, Alpha. Ooh, real Caracal. Cat tribal that never was a thing in Magic Duels. Oh. There's some new cats as well in Hour of Devastation. Including one that gets +1/+1 for each other cat, I think. Which would have been nice. I was waiting for a card like that. Well, I guess we can just play the Caracal and have some life linkers. Buy us some time. Play Westvale Abbey. Maybe we can get to Armandalbo. Caracal. You got Cat Tribal as well. Sweet. And no attacks. In England, it's Caracal. I made that up, but I'm sticking to it. Sick burn. Alright. Nahiri doing work. Winning the game. Does not loot. Or rummage. Goodbye, Caracal. And swinging in. Ew. Dear. I don't even think there is any coming back from this right now, short of a Languish. Which hurts me as well. I guess we could try get close to Westvale Abbey, but it's going to take so much effort. Let's just take it for now. Any follow-ups? Go on, left player. Just Languish. Go on, I dare you. He's gonna go kill his Soul Stinger to get 6 insect tokens. It's probably a bad thing. Very, very bad thing. Gonna kill my Trinketeer. Okay. There we are. Glimmer, looking for answers. Hopefully we find them. Even Wind Guide. That does allow us to get over the top of his creatures. Oh no, it doesn't. Reach. Damn you, Skygate. Border Patrol. Ah. Although Shadow, if you want to kill his Skygate, then I can even Wind Guide, which gives them flying and vigilance, which means Nahiri can't target them. And we can absorb a little bit of that loyalty. Yeah, Declaration in Stone on the Skygate and a counter sounds good. I suppose Grasp is actually better because of the insect tokens. Good call. Right. What have I got in here? Just a Sacred Cap. Right, hit you. And hit you. I suppose maybe just hit Nahiri, because Chandra doesn't do a great deal that she isn't already capable of doing right now anyway. So let's try and knock down Nahiri, because if we get her down, then Call for Unity can actually land. Alright, let's pass. License Disintegration on our Wind Guide. What's its embalm cost? 6. I can get it back. Prefer not to though. Have we got a response? Another removal spell perhaps? Nahiri ticks back up. Chandra ticking up. Don't think I want to block anything here. I want to be able to hit the Planeswalkers. Oh dear. Well, that's annoying. Oh boy. 7, 10, 13, 16. Oh, we got a block. Can survive if we block an elemental, I think. So block there, we take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19. We can also gain a little bit of life. If we block like that, we kill it as well. And we keep our cats around, we can embalm out the Wind Guide. So he's got to decide whether he wants to kill the Wind Guide or the 2 Lifelinkers. Pumping up the Gear Hulk. with Shed Weakness. Supernatural Stamina. Alright. Okay. Fair enough. Ah. Yeah, they do have lifelink. This is actually a thing that I didn't realise when I was doing pre-release with the Regal Caracal. It gives them lifelink, but the tokens also have lifelink on their own. It's just for every other non-token that this generates, it gives it lifelink. Yeah, we've dropped a game, unfortunately. Still, just a bit unfortunate with the mana there. Alright, after Shadow, we have... Yes, I know my battery's low. Leave me alone. IHIO, you're up next, buddy. Do you want to play Two-Headed Giant? Or do you want to play Versus? Yeah, tokens look to be the correct one there. Knowing me though, I'd have gone for the greedy play and just let it go anyway, so I'd have gone, I want more than that amount of tokens for my declaration in stone. Two-Headed Giant, okay. So, we're with Elemental Tribal now. This one was submitted by Ezra, who has also submitted one in the past. He also took part in the tournaments as well. Under the name The Ovipositor. Alright. Random opponents. Here we go. Are we on the right team? The biggest question of it all. Do, 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 do. Oh, we're on opposite teams. Alright, let's back out. Try again. Invite teammate. IHIO. Yeah, I was actually looking through the subscriber deck lists actually, and I couldn't find many control decks that weren't a little bit too old, to be honest. So you should have, absolutely. Also lacking Mill as well, Alpha, if you want to send me a list for next week. You're on Simic Ramp. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Simic Ramp and Elemental Tribal. Hey, there we go. Alright, what are we working with here? 2 lands, terrain elementals, natural connections to get us towards Grove Rumblers. Yeah, let's do it. Need to hit our land drops, but other than that... Oh boy, that's a bad hand. That's nasty. Ooh, look how it glistens. Oh, it's gone. Oh, this is not good. Lack of ramp and lands. There's a land. Alright, all is not lost. It's mostly lost. but... Ooh, okay. I'm gonna Magma Spray that off the board. Not sure if it's ramp or if it's just delirium. Either way, that's helpful, and I don't like being helpful in this game. Right, let's go with a forest into a 3-2 for 2. Ah, don't worry about it, man. There'll be plenty of time to play again anyway, even if it doesn't go well. And you've been hitting your land drops, so it's fine at the moment. And at the very least, this deck seems to be going off quite well. Filigree Familiar. Annoying Familiar. Pretty sure this is Delirium. Jury's out on what this one is, but it might just be Mono Green Stompy, perhaps. So, can Magma Spray off the Familiar and get him for 3. Not against that. But then that means next turn we're probably going to be using Natural Connection for our entire turn. That being said, that's pretty much what we've been doing now, just minus the combat, so let's exile that. No card draw for you. Swing for 3. Yep. If they are Delirium, they're not doing very well. It's supposed to be in their graveyard, not exile. See if they've got something like a Mind Rack Demon, I believe it's called. The one that drains you if you don't have Delirium online. That's pretty much just a dead card in their hand right now. What are you? Oh, this is the flyer that doesn't have flying. Alright, haven't seen you in a while. I've seen that when Origins was a thing. I definitely saw that a fair bit, but even then it wasn't the most playable card in the world. You're doing really well, you're ahead of me on mana. Alright, well, I think it's just going to be a Natural Connection here. Maybe even Ronas, actually. Allows us to get in through their creatures with our Ronas. But then again, we get an Arlinn Cord, and I don't really get much chance to play with Arlinn Cord, so let's do that. Natural Connection, grab a land. Gotta hit our land drops, I suppose. And do I want to swing into that? Not really. Yeah, really going off here. It's pretty sweet. Praise be to RNGesus for putting all lands on top. Probably coming in for an attack. Fly without the flying. Yeah, that was really, really dodgy. So he's got essentially 2 flyers to kill Arlinn Cord, so we can't play her out here unless we Magma Sprayed and Ronas and then did it next turn, which I think is more than acceptable. Then it also allows us to use the ability if we want to as well, to make sure that Ronas can get in. Past the turn, there might be a better option for the Magma Spray, but who knows? Eh. I'd rather try get better value than an Orchard Spirit with my Magma Spray. How does the pairing up work? Do you mean to play with me as part of the stream, or do you mean just the networking in general? There you go. That's essentially all you have to do. Alright, I guess we are going to Magma Spray one. Yeah, just let me know if you want to play, and you're on the list. That's pretty much it. Oh, to specifically pair up with me, you need to add me on Steam. And then I'll just invite you, essentially. Right. Let's just get the Arlinn Cord in there. Tick up on the Elemental, which means Ronas can get in as well. +2, and Vigilance, and Haste as well. Oh, it's Trample. Never mind. Swing for 10 though. Pretty sure Arlinn will be safe and sound here, short of a pump spell, and if they've got a pump spell, that's fine. It's not being pointed at her face. Just chumps the Elemental. Sure. Takes 9. One thing that I've never managed to do is ultimate Arlinn Cord. I kind of really want to. I wanted to build a deck around it most of all, but hey, friend request. I will accept it in no time at all. Reclamation Sage with no target. Alright. If you're gonna force a chump, it's fine. Sandworm Convergence. Oof. I had that in pre-release. It was nasty. Just hitting Arlinn Cord for 2, sure. Well, I guess we're going to Grove Rumbler and give that haste. Force that one through. Just put our opponent in this really pressurized situation. Almost entirely kind of forced to block it here. Yeah, I got the request. I will also put you on the list as well. So we lost our 3-2 for 2. And they're down to 10. Okay. Oh, you're going to use the Decimator after this. I like it. No, not my Grove Rumbler. If I hit a land drop, I can Green Warden with Ronas. Island goes down to 1. Come on, land. Ah, Gaia's Revenge. Shame. But there's a Decimator coming through. It really doesn't matter all too much. Sacking Green Warden. With no target. Okay. So we can't attack in unless I make a wolf. And then give it +2/+0 and trample. And now I can attack with my Ronas. And with all that trampling, it's probably just game right here. Short of a fog. No blocks. Okay, GG. Next on the list, Peter. You back up again, buddy? Let's go. Peter, I don't suppose you've got a deck so bad that you don't really run it, because I've heard that this next deck... Oh, you want 2,000 coins you'll never use. This next deck, I hear, is terrible, but really fun to play. So I think it'd be fun if we, we both had a terrible deck that's really fun to play. Send you an invite anyway. Where art thou? There you are. Rampy Stompy Flingy. Sounds good. My deck's based around a rare that I can't tutor that punishes my opponent when I give them life. So you can see how well that might go. Oh dear. Alright, we're in something. Oh, did I go versus? I might have gone versus. Oh, we did go versus. Alright, Peter, do you want to do this? We can do Two-Headed Giant again later as well if you want. This might be quite fun. Okay. It's up to you though, Peter. I'm going to keep this. Should probably mute the stream if you are playing against me. But I didn't realise we were at that setup. Not Two-Headed Giant, because I do that quite a lot. You can't play a la carte. Alright, no worries, buddy. Well, there'll be Sunday stream as well, so... Still plenty of time. Come on, Tainted Remedy. Come on. I need you. This deck does nothing otherwise. It's gonna be fun. Sort of a young got enchantment removal hanging around. Okay, so this adds 1 mana to my mana pool, but we want to get 3 or more brick counters on it. No, fragmentize. Damn it. Alright. To be honest, not really ramping into anything. Necromantic summons. Oh boy. Okay. Let's pass. Gisela. We've got an answer for that. And then we've got a backup plan as well. Alright. Well. Pass back over. Yeah, it's Tainted Remedy. It's only a 2 of in the deck and you can't find it, which is going to be interesting. Alright. Well, we might as well make them sack and gain some life. We can summon it back as well, which might be interesting. Ooh, Embodiment of Fury. Alright. Looks like his land creatures trample. Oh, I like the spice here. Alright, well. Chapel and get back Gisela. Should hold off for a little while. Is he attacking in? He doesn't. Which means he doesn't have pump spells. Most likely. Hey! That's a dead card until later. That's not as useful as it could be. Let's say that. Oh, I was looking away when that turned up. Don't know what it was. Really wish I knew. Take 4. Radiant Flames. Give it indestructible. Sweet. Punished. Visions of brutality. Yep. Went deep on the jank here. You might be able to tell. See up the Shambling Vent. Try hit for 6. Pass it back. Oh, Gear Hulk. Damn. Yeah, got nothing for you, unfortunately. Other than you. Okay. Well. He can't block, but if he hits me for 5, he loses 5. Can he afford to do that? That's the question. So we could Shambling Vent and hit for 2. We go white, black. Yeah, we can't hold up anything decent there. Then again, we're not going to need to. Not particularly. We can hold that up then as well. Oh, red enchantments to force creatures to attack. Ooh. Damn it. Sorin's down. Come on. Give me Tainted Remedy. Well, we're not getting in much anytime soon after that. Does he hit me for 5? He does not. Alright. Ah. Well, we can keep it somewhat in check. This is the only time we're going to be able to do this until unless Disintegration's gone from his hand. Pass. Oh yes, that would have been a good idea. My bad. Diabolic Tutor, take 4. At least we're on 27. $42 out of 44 of those cards are not what I want to find right now. And passes. Yeah, Henny's expertise. Not good. Let's just pass. Start making 1/1s. See if they force him to disintegrate them. It's planes, 0 damage. All the cards in the world. Diabolic Tutor. Could be grabbing anything. Hey dude, how's it going? Are we gonna pass? Dead and swing in. Fragmentize. No target. Now we know they have it though. Alright, let's take 1, make a 1/1. Compulsory rest. Oh dear. Essentially pacifism if we've got Tainted Remedy down that hurts them. Alright, let's keep him off of Sorin Ultimates. And just keep building up our Westvale Abbey until we find something good. Keep making Duels content. I hope to do so for as long as possible. It all depends on when we run out of ideas though, and people maybe start tuning out. Take 0 from Sorin again. Two-headed giant's too random for you. Well, it's the randomness that I enjoy, I suppose. Ooh, Tamio's Journal. And we'll make another 1/1. Prairie Stream. Okay. Doesn't really change anything for us though, does it? I suppose I could just start attacking his face a little bit. One at his face and one at Sorin, just to keep him in check. Because that's going to kill us quite soon. So we do really need to start working on him. Might even just suit up the vent now, knowing full well that the disintegration's coming along, but let's get it out of his hand. Hang on, Lumi, I will give you the list in a moment. At you, at you, at you, at you. Kill one of them. Unless disintegration burns us a little bit, kills a vent, we knew that were coming. The list is just Mistress KB at the moment, and then we'll put Peter on after, because we were supposed to do two-headed giant. Declaration in stone. We take 2. Can kill our tokens. Oh, that sucks. Goodbye, tokens. Flame Shadow Conjuring. And another disintegration being held up there. Oh, baby. Although he's got Fragmentize in his hand, doesn't he? Ah, dear. We're going to have to hold on to this until it does enough to kill. Right, let's suit up the vent, swing in. Try and get him close enough to the point where Tainted Remedy would kill. He's probably just got removal open, but let's try take him to 6. Yeah. Oh, did he disguise the Fragmentize? He did. He absolutely did, you're right. I didn't notice that. Not something I spotted. I'm still thinking holding it might just be a good idea anyway, though. Doesn't feel like there's much sense in putting it out there right now. Unless it kills a card that gains him life upon entering, and I don't think it will. Ah, let's just do it. Let's go crazy. See if he did have another Fragmentize in hand. Hey, Flona. Good to see you. Well, I'm guessing we didn't see... He doesn't have another Fragmentize. I feel like that might have just been played immediately. Oh my god. Wisp-Weaver Angel. We lose our Visions of Brutality. He has no target for the Gear Hulk, though. But he can make a copy of it and hit us for 5. Oh, if only we had not Blessed Alliance. If only we had the one to give him lifelink when he swung in. Now that would be an interesting one. So he makes a copy of Wisp-Weaver Angel, which flickers the non-token Gear Hulk again. So you can pay a red and make another copy of it. So he's going to hit us for 14. Wow. We do get to wipe the board, but still. Sorin probably just kills us from there. That's quite the combo. Props to you on that one. Okay, so Blessed Alliance right now wins. If he ticks up and hits anything 5 or higher, 0 for an Evolving Wilds. We're getting lucky. Alright. Tokens go away. So does the rest of his board, though, on our turn, because we are going to languish, probably. Ooh, Necromantic Summons. What's he got left? I could get another Gisela. The Menace kills us, though, so we do have to board wipe. Compulsory Rest would also deal with it, but it's just going to be Languish here. Languish, and then we've got Blessed Alliance open. If we need to gain life, we will. Can't do it in response to knowing what Sorin hits, though. That's the thing. And then he gets a clue with Tamio's Journal, which means it's any card that he wants. So we might lose Tainted Remedy there as well. Well, Languished is a given. There's nothing changing that. And Yuka Ultimate. Okay, well. Let's see what he goes for. Gets a clue. Gets any card he wants. Thing is, all he needs to do is find a 5-power creature with the Tamio's Journal. As long as he's got mana open for the Flame Shadow Conjuring. So we kind of have to hope this doesn't kill us, because the Tamio's Journal almost certainly will. Let's go for it. Galvanic Bombardment hits us for 1. Tamio's Journal. Shoot us for any card out of his 28. Embodiment of Fury. Can make a copy, we can Blessed Alliance it. We live! Not in Happy Land, but we live. Sack an attacking creature. Might have bought ourselves a turn. We've got Yeheni's Expertise. Ah, Fragmentize. That's probably what he went to grab. He can Ultimate Sorin as well, which is just going to be GG. For the most part. Right, Glacial Fortress. We've got 5 mana for a Gisela. We don't have enough mana to Yeheni's Expertise as well. So we could Compulsory Rest. And if he sacks it, it triggers Revolt and Fatal Push will kill it. Oh dear. That's what we're resorting to now, is it? Gisela just gets minused by Sorin. And we lose there as well. Although, Necromantic Summons for Gisela, he minuses Sorin to kill it, gaining loads of life. We also can Compulsory Rest that. If he sacks it, it triggers Revolt and we kill that. But then he's got a creature that he could get. I think we are pretty much just dead and there's nothing we can do about it. We can also get a Gear Hulk. Never mind. Get a Gear Hulk back. Kill that. Gain 3 life. Not necessarily just dead here. Could even Compulsory Rest our Gear Hulk to sack it to gain a bit more life. I feel like that might have to be something we need to do, but we're going to lose the Gear Hulk pretty much anyway, so let's see. Let's pass. Gets a clue. What have you got? He must be able to kill us in some way. Wispweaver Angel. Alright. No triggers. Can make a copy of it and he can blink it though. That doesn't really make too much of a... Oh no, it does. This is maybe lethal right now. Yeah, this is lethal. So you can pay 1 red to make another copy. The copy flickers the non-copy. Pays 1 red, that's 12 damage. And our fatal pushes don't hit these, because they still have 6 converted mana cost, despite being tokens. GG! Really like the look of this deck though. It's fun. I'm not sure I saw much use for the embodiments too much, but yeah. Still, fatal push. We're not gonna. Oh well. We got wrecked in my terrible deck. We got so close. So close. Closer than I thought. But there you go. Right, Lumi, keeper of the list. Who is next?